It's about this guy. His name is George Bernard Shaw. And his quote goes like this. He says, "The reasonable man adapts himself to the world. The unreasonable one persists in trying to adapt the world to himself. Therefore, all progress depends on the unreasonable man." All progress depends on the unreasonable man. So here's a question for you. I want you to think about this. What progress are you seeing in your life? Nothing is going to change until something changes. We gotta cue our inner Mike, right? Y'all know Mike, right? I'm gonna make a change for once in my life. You have to get in your mind that you are going to make a change. You gotta say, today, everything changes. I'm going to become that unreasonable person. Yes, indeed. We are back in action. What is going on, good people? It is your guy, Philip Edge, man, and you are tuned into the Edge Energy Shot, the podcast that helps you move from self-doubt to self-assurance, become a better leader, and create a higher net worth through greater self-worth. And your guy is back, man. We are back inside the studio. Yesterday, we were up in Boston. I don't even know if I said that right, but they had got good clam chowder and good people up in Boston. Did my thing up there, but now I'm back into his house talking to you. And y'all, we got something good today. My question for you is, are you being unreasonable, right? Are you being unreasonable? I don't know. You just need to think about it, right? Are you being unreasonable? But think about that, right? Think about that. Get yourself together, because we got to get it going today. You got a destination point. You got some things that you got to do today, and you won't be able to do it unless you get it going. So tune in, hang out, let's talk on the other side. It's the Edge Energy Shot, y'all. Let's go. You know what you're here for.
They don't know everything that I have that's within me is all that I need with my God by my side. How every time they turn around, I'm still winning, regardless of feelings. I'm pursuing greatness, greatness, greatness. My destiny's greatness, greatness, greatness. I'm pursuing greatness, greatness, greatness. My destiny's greatness, greatness, greatness.
Yes, we are still pursuing greatness, and our destiny is still greatness. It is your guy, Philip Edge, man, with the Edge Energy Shot, and I'm super, super excited to be with you here today. Hey, couple things before we jump and before we get into this. Have you set your day up right? Have you spoke your intentions? You do know you got to talk good to yourself. And if you ain't talking good to yourself, that creates a problem. The problem is you will always get back what you put out. So if you ain't putting out nothing out into the world, you're probably getting nothing back in return. So I want to help you. We do that by setting our intentions every single day through what we call our daily affirmation. It looks like this. Now look, all you got to do is just repeat after me. It's pretty simple. Say this. I am in the perfect position at the opportune moment, fulfilling my perfect purpose, connecting with the right people, and expressing the right words. What God desires, I desire. What God envisions, I envision. And the highest blessings of heaven are being released in my life right now. I agree, and so shall it be. I agree, and so shall it be. One more time. I agree, and so shall it be. Remember what I told you, what you put out into the world, what you open your mouth and speak, those are the very same things that you will get back. So we got to speak right, and you got to talk good to yourself. If you need that daily affirmation, hit me up in the DM and just say, Philip, I need the affirmation. I'll send it to you and drop it in your DM. So look, I want to jump, man, because I missed the studio. You know, we did go live just a little bit yesterday on location there at my training site. And, you know, I just tried to go and just to give you a little piece. But today I want to go a little deeper and give you a little bit more. I want to give you a little bit more. So I saw this quote. It's about this guy. His name is George Bernard Shaw. And his quote goes like this. He says, The reasonable man adapts himself to the world. That's what the reasonable man does, right? The reasonable man adapts himself to the world. The unreasonable one persists in trying to adapt himself, the unreasonable one persists in trying to adapt the world to himself. Therefore, all progress depends on the unreasonable man. Y'all, that was good right there. That was good right there. All progress depends on the unreasonable man. So here's a question for you. I want you to think about this. What progress are you seeing in your life? Are you moving forward towards a goal, or are you feeling stuck, right? Are you feeling like the movie Groundhog Day, where the same thing is happening over and over and over again? This never-ending cycle of nothingness. Is that how you feel? How long have you been going around this mountain? How long have you been on this treadmill of life? Right? Listen, nothing is going to change until something changes. Ooh, nothing is going to change until something changes, right? We gotta cue our inner Mike, right? Y'all know Mike, right? I'm gonna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good. Gonna make it. Yeah, that Mike, right? You have to get in your mind that you are going to make a change. You gotta say, today, everything changes. Today, I'm going to make the move to make everything change. I'm going to become that unreasonable person. See, we're never going to be fulfilled until we start pouring out the thing that we have on the inside of us. And if you continue doing the same thing over and over and over and over again, and it's not your thing, then you're going to be frustrated. Listen, today, I need you to become unreasonable, because I told you nothing changes until something changes. Stop adopting or adapting yourself to the things that you see, because they're not going to bring you fulfillment. We have to be an original in a world full of copycats. See, it kind of reminds me of my friend Jairus, right? Jairus, the owner of a brand called Wednesday Apparel. Their tagline is because every day is Wednesday. And I will say that to you also. Today is a day for you to win. But check this out. One day, Jairus and I, we were just chopping it up about this shirt idea that he had. And he's like, P, I got this new shirt idea. I want to know what you think about it. So I was like, well, tell me about the shirt idea, brother. What's the shirt idea? He said, this shirt idea is called Rebel. And you need to be a rebel. And at first I was like, I don't know about that shirt idea. I don't know if we need to be going out letting everybody know that we are a rebel. But the more I thought about it, the more I said, you know what? That shirt idea is ingenious, because all of us, we have to be able to embrace our inner rebel, right? It's the rebels of the world, the mavericks of the world, the visionaries of the world, who have all shaped the course of history. How did they do this? By being unreasonable. They were unreasonable, and by being unreasonable, they were able to tap into this creative potential and challenge the status quo. They were able to break free from the constraints of the conventional. They were able to use their thinking to explore new horizons that other people, they looked at and they said that that's impossible. All that they saw was, I am possible. I can make it. I can climb this thing, but I can't be reasonable. I gotta be unreasonable if I'm going to make this happen, right? Be a rebel. You have to embrace your inner rebel today. Listen, you have to have the audacity to embrace it, because that audacity is going to inspire others and create this ripple effect of positive change in the world. And we can only have positive change by making a change. Mike Jackson, we can only have this ripple effect and this positive change by you being who you have created to be, not the copycat version, right? So embrace your inner rebel. Second thing you got to do is reframe failure as fuel. Let me say it again. Reframe failure as fuel. Listen, when we are in the process of embracing being unreasonable, failure becomes an opportunity for growth and learning. I know it didn't work yesterday. I know it didn't work the day before. I know you're walking around frustrated and mad with your bottom lip poked out because it didn't work out. Instead of dwelling on the fact that it didn't work out, we got to get to the place to where we say, you know what? That's just fuel. That just gives me a little bit more gas. Adopt a mindset that views failure as a stepping stone towards success rather than a reason to retreat. Rather than a reason to get your ball and go home. Embrace the lessons that failure present to you and offer to you, right? Embrace those lessons as a way to refine your research. You just doing a little research, baby. It's just a little research project. You're figuring out what doesn't work. And in figuring out what doesn't work, you will eventually get to the thing that does. But you have to keep on working at it and keep on pushing. Remember this, the unreasonable are not deterred by setbacks, but are fueled by them. And they push even harder. Today is a day to push. Today is a day to go after it. Today is a day to say, I'm going to make a change for what's in my life. You gotta make the change. So you gotta embrace that inner rebel. You gotta reframe failure as fuel. And the last thing, you gotta expand your vision of what's possible. Stop playing it safe. Stop looking at the little. Listen, being unreasonable opens up a world of infinite possibilities. It's all possible to you because you have the ability to make it happen. Everybody else is telling you that can't happen, that can't happen. Listen, it can't happen for them because they were not conditioned for this fight. They didn't have what it took. The goal that they're talking about, it wasn't for them. They were just trying to be a copycat of what you are, the original too. You got to hear it. You got to hear it. So challenge the limitations that have been placed upon you, and you got to dream big. Listen, dare to dream big. I want you to close your eyes right now, and I want you to think as big as you can think. Now listen, you got to go bigger than that. Go bigger than that. Break free from the boundaries of what you see as realistic, what you see as attainable. You have to have audacious goals and dreams. You have to be willing to go where no man has ever gone before. Push towards that and expand your dream. Listen, think bigger, aim higher, right? And watch what the world has for you. Watch it. It's going to come into agreement with you because you believe that it can happen. I've heard it said, whether you believe or you don't believe, you'll be right. So I'm saying to you, let's make a choice to believe because we will be right at that. Listen to me. Being unreasonable is not about acting irrational or reckless. It's about refusing to accept the limitations imposed on you by others, sometimes even by yourself. So I need you to embrace the audacity to pursue your dreams, to defy expectations, and to create a life that is truly extraordinary. It's in the realm of the unreasonable that the true magic happens. And I don't even believe in magic. Right? So as we conclude today, listen, I want to invite you. I want to invite you to be unreasonable. It's okay. Go after the unreasonable. Free yourselves from the shackles of conformity and step into a realm where your audacity begins to grow and it reigns supreme. You are the catalyst for change. You are the beacon of inspiration, and you are the embodiment of boldness. Now today, go after it, right? Because the world needs to see more unreasonable individuals who challenge the norms and dare to make a difference. Will you dare to make a difference? So today, go forth. Unleash your unreasonable side. Let the people see it. Unleash that unreasonable. Embrace that extraordinary. And let the world see you on fire, doing what you know that you've been called to do. So listen, that's all I got for you today. I hope that it was a blessing to you. If it was, do me a favor, go ahead and share this out with somebody. You never know the little piece that you can share with somebody that will make a big difference in their life. Be unreasonable today. Go after it. You got this. I believe in you. It's your guy, Philip Edge, man. We'll see you tomorrow. Edge Energy Shot, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know what it is. Now, get out of here. Go get going.
They don't know everything that I have that's within me is all that I need with my God by my side. How every time they turn around, I'm still winning, regardless of feelings. I'm pursuing greatness, greatness, greatness. My destiny's greatness, greatness, greatness. I'm pursuing greatness, greatness, greatness. My destiny's greatness, greatness, greatness.